my training was reading Surfer magazine from cover to cover, especially anything that Derek Hynd wrote,
Yes.
that Dave Parmenter wrote, or Matt Warshaw. It was like, I mean, I would just read it backwards and forwards, and I don't know.
God, I tried so hard to write like Derek Hynd in high school. Like I went to school for writing, and like I tried so like I remember doing like for one of my school projects like a New York surf magazine, and I wrote like a whole contest recap of like ESA contests in New York, and it was shit. And I was like trying to totally do the theatrics of Derek, and like because it was
Yeah.
just, I mean, he made it feel like a gladiator pit,
Oh, his
the
stuff was,
contests.
when a magazine would come, I would like, that's the first thing I would go to. Like,
Totally.
oh, the top 44 review.
Top
Like, where
44
is it?
was the
Where is it? Where is it?
best.
Oh yeah, he was unbelievable. And then to actually get to go work at Surfer magazine. Actually, the first time I went to Surfer to meet with Steve, we went out to lunch or something, and we came back in, and there's a poster of Tony like on a desk, and we stopped, and he's like, oh, it's like a poster of Tony doing a big air or something, and he's like, oh, that's Tony, and kept walking. And then it just like clicked. I still at that point had no idea. And I'm like, oh my
Good thing you
gosh.
didn't talk shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's okay.
Right, right. But I mean, he was the best editor, the best boss I ever had. Like, he taught me so much. It was
I was gonna
never like
ask.
I wouldn't send something in, and he would just edit it. He would send it back like, this doesn't work, because of this and this. Like, you know, this, you need to figure something out. And I'd redo it, and I'd redo it and redo it until it worked, and I learned so much from him. My wife and I went to California in November. We went and stayed at his house. He lives right
No
across the
way.
road from Mavericks. Last year, it was super cool to get to see him and hang out a little bit.
Dude, he is my favorite editor of Surfer of all time, I think. Like to
Yeah,
me, that's the golden period. I don't know if it's because I was young and impressionable, but
right.
his intros, those intros were beautiful. And I always wish they'd created a book out of those or something. Like I'm
Yeah.
surprised he hasn't done anything with them, because to me, those captured the essence of surfing so much, and the essence of those issues.
Yeah.
And he came from a proper journalist background too, which was
He did.
really
Yeah.
like he really knew how to create a structure and to tell a story, and everything was very, like, he kept it simple too. It wasn't overly
Mm.
flowery. It was really direct and to the point. Like, he knew how to do it in a really good journalistic way. And like, he did the comedy issue. Like, I mean, his comedy issue was amazing, like total taking the piss out of the surf industry. Oh, like, there
Right.
was some
Right.
some great, great issues under his wing. That must have been so incredible to have learned under him. Like, oh my
Oh,
gosh, I'm
yeah, so
jealous.
much. It was so cool, so cool. And not only that, it was I'd go to California to go hang out, surf, work a little bit in the office, and he let me stay at his house. And like, I think he had like a 4 or 5 year old son at the time, and I still hadn't had any kids, and I feel like I watching him parenting too. I learned so
Mm.
much about parenting from him. It's like he's just such a great human, and like, yeah, but his editing too is like, I mean, everything. He's awesome. He's definitely a
I
hero.
I feel like he's not celebrated enough in surfing today. Like, I think he deserves more,
Yeah,
actually.
I mean, he's so humble. It's tough to, I don't know, maybe the squeaky wheel gets the grease or something. I don't know, but he's still doing. He has new projects he's working on. Sound like he has some interesting things coming out soon too.
He's I would liken him to like the Kurt Anderson of surfing. I don't know if you're familiar with. He's like a writer, and he used to do like Studio 360 on NPR, and like it's just a very
Okay.
just a real interesting character, but great writer, and phenomenal storyteller, and just has great insight onto things. Like, I
Yeah.
don't know. That's
Sounds
just me
sounds
nerding
like
out.
Steve.
Yeah,